Kia ora koutou katoa. No mai, haere mai, to Tamaki Makaurau's jewel, the Aotea Centre, on this most special day, Graduation Day. Before we begin the official ceremony, I have a few announcements. First and foremost, please take a moment to ensure that your cell phone will not ring during the ceremony. Either switch it off now or select mute if you're using it as a camera. We're required to make you aware of the emergency exit procedures. In the event of an emergency, the ushers will assist you to the nearest exit, which are at the side and rear of the hall. If you need any assistance at any time, the ushers are here to help. Your program outlines the ceremony for you. At the end of the ceremony, we will sing the national anthem, first in te reo and then in English. The words are in the back of the program and will also be on the large projection screens. The capping ceremony itself includes approximately 300 graduands, at least one of whom is the reason that you're here today. Your graduand will be projected up on the big screen behind us, so that should you have a view, so that you will have a great view regardless of where you are seated. We would appreciate you not leaving until the entire ceremony has been concluded. Shortly, the organ will play as the official party proceeds in. Then we will hear the call of the karanga welcoming our graduands into the hall. Please stand for their entrance and remain standing until the council chair invites you to be seated. Following the ceremony, we will invite you to join us for refreshments being served in the BNZ and Owens foyers. Finally, it is wonderful that you're here to share this great celebration of achievement, and we are proud to share it with you. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Please stand.
E aku nui e aku rahi, ngā tini tai, kua rahiri mai, ki roto te whare o Aotea.
To everyone gathered here in Aotea Centre,
Nau mai, haere mai, whakatau mai rā, ki te pōtaitanga o ngā aokonga o Wairaka, roa mano takau mā waru.
welcome, welcome, welcome to the graduation of Unitec students 2018.
Ko te wā harikoa, miharo, tautoko, wānea.
A moment of joy, admiration, endorsement, and satisfaction.
Mauri ora.
Please be seated.
Kia ora tātou. Nei te mihi kia tātou katoa. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. A very, very warm and special welcome to you all today. I can appreciate, and I'm sure we can all appreciate, that many of you have gone the extra distance and had challenges just getting here today, navigating motorways, parking, weather storms, and we will share with you the extra effort that you have made to be here. Thank you. Congratulations to each and every one of you today. Graduation is always the best time of the year for us. Seeing so many of you together, having achieved your goals, ready to take the next step. It's actually what we're all about. We hope you have enjoyed your time at Unitec, and whether you are returning for further study or heading out into the world, you carry with you valuable knowledge and experiences gained during your time with us. You will all have come to Unitec with a goal in mind, whether it was to learn a new skill, gain a qualification, open doors to a new job, or to launch a career. To have succeeded in this undertaking is worthy of celebration, and I hope it is a big step on the path to your futures. Wherever you are headed next in life, whether out in the world or on to further study, it's important to keep setting goals, even if they seem out of reach or impossible. If you're anything like me, you will have been watching the Commonwealth Games at the moment, and also the Winter Olympics earlier this year. And thinking of some of the athletes that were doing, what they were doing looked almost impossible at times. In some of the Winter Olympic events particularly, the judges had to rely on slow motion replays to confirm what they had just seen before giving a score. In the same way that we all have to start somewhere and embark on a path of learning, none of those athletes would have strapped their skates or their skis on for the very first time and performed backflips just like that. It's something that they build up to. Maybe the first goal was making it down a slope or across the ice once without falling over. And then you build up, stacking small successes on top of each other until one day you're flying down a hill performing incredible manoeuvres in the Olympic fields, or as we're seeing now in the Commonwealth Games. The two Kiwi medalists at Pyeongchang were just 16 years old, which bears thinking about. And they certainly have fast-tracked it, but the process is the same. Much like the events they competed in, you've got to aim high. Launch yourself up and out there at full speed. And if you don't quite stick the landing, dust yourself off and give it another go. That you are sitting here today shows that you have aspirations and you're not afraid to put in the work. It won't always be easy. Sometimes you'll take small steps towards your goals, and in other days it will be great leaps. You'll certainly endure the setbacks as well, so be sure to also celebrate the successes, especially the big ones like today. One thing we tell every graduating class is that today is not by any means the end of your education. No matter how hard you try to avoid it, there's a good chance you'll have learned something new even before the end of today is over. Might be in a newspaper or on the radio as you're driving home. But new information is everywhere, and learning never ends. The good news is that we are yet to find the limits of how much information our brains can soak up over a lifetime. So don't worry about wearing yours out. Try new things, seek out adventures, read a book, or head out to explore the world every once in a while. Do something different. Also, don't be afraid to dip back into the study. The world is changing more rapidly today than ever before. The skills which place you at the top of your game today are unlikely to be the same skills you need in 10 years. New technologies and techniques are introduced and everyone has to adapt or be left behind, and this has long been the norm in most professions. We see a lot of that in medicine and engineering, for example. With the increasing impact of technology, many more fields are experiencing the same rapid development and placing the same demands on skilled workers. Embrace change and embrace the opportunity to continue learning. This is our world now. Attitude is everything. Be generous with your own knowledge and experience too. As you grow in your career, you will find yourself in a position to offer others a hand up or to act as a mentor. Take that opportunity. We can tell you there is great satisfaction in helping someone to learn new things and achieve their goals. For us here at Unitec, the ideal scenario is for our graduates to go out and enjoy great success in their chosen field, then to come back and to visit us again and to help pass on their knowledge to the next group of students coming through. So on that note, it is my great pleasure this morning to introduce you to our guest speaker today, Rita Stone. Rita graduated from Unitec's School of Performing and Screen Arts in 1998. Within 2 years, she had founded the Legacy Theatre Company, wearing a great many hats as a director, producer, and performer, as well as coordinating the theatre in education school tours, giving many students their first opportunity to see and hear Shakespeare done live. In 2012, Rita founded the Young Auckland Shakespeare Company, creating many fantastic productions, and during the past 2 years has directed performances for the Auckland Shakespeare Company and Pop-Up Globe. So please join me now in welcoming a past graduate of Unitec, very successful Rita Stone.
Thank you for that very warm welcome, and thank you to all of the staff for the very warm welcome I've received this morning. It has felt like coming home after 20 years, and I think that's something to be said about Unitec, about how warm and inclusive and how like a whānau it feels, so thank you. So thank you for inviting me to speak here today. Thank you to Unitec's academic staff, to Alistair Carruthers, Dr. Lee Mathias, and the Unitec Council members for all that you have done and all that you have given the graduands in front of us today. And most importantly, a huge thank you to a large group of people in front of us who have worked incredibly hard. They've made financial and emotional sacrifices. They've put in a huge amount of effort to get to this proud moment. And yes, I'm talking about your parents, your caregivers, and your whānau. So please, let's give your supporters a huge round of applause. And congratulations to the graduands sitting in front of us today for reaching this milestone. It's no easy feat to arrive where you've arrived today, and many of you would not be sitting here without a great deal of sacrifice. Today we celebrate all that you have dreamed of, all that you have given up, and all of those who have supported you along the way. Please give yourselves a huge round of applause. Now, I'm not here to dispense any wisdom or advice, maybe not much, because you already know what to do. You're already officially qualified, or you're about to be, in your chosen field. In fact, you're probably wondering exactly who I am to be up here speaking in front of you today. Well, I'm not a famous actress. You won't recognize me. I'm not really on telly, apart from playing a farmer's wife in an insurance ad at the moment. But I did graduate from the Unitec School of Performing and Screen Arts 20 years ago this year. So I do hold the same qualification as some of you, and I wouldn't change that training and education for the world. But like many of you may find out, in 20 years, the world is wide, the opportunities are many, and the path you end up taking may be very different from the one that you set out upon when you walk through those doors today. And in 20 years since my graduation, I've certainly learned a lot about success and failure. I began my study as a naive but driven 17-year-old, having been told through high school that I would win an Oscar one day for my acting. I'd already won every performance award that the high school could give me, and I had every reason to believe that my dreams of stardom and success would come true. Once I graduated from Unitec, surprisingly, I did not win an Oscar straight away. In fact, the first few years were consumed with ripping tickets in this very theatre and receiving many rejections and repeatedly telling people, no, I haven't been on Shortland Street, whenever they asked me if I had. But early rejection is not an uncommon story in such a competitive industry as acting, and yes, our tutors did warn us all about it. But after a while, I wondered how much of this I could take, and at some point I know I began to accept the fate that I was probably a failed actress after all. Like many actors before me, rejection really was certainly a major player in testing my resolve to follow this dream. And then the day that I was given a role on Shortland Street, I danced for joy and I shrugged off the mantle of failed actress, only to turn up on the set hopelessly disillusioned and devoid of all enjoyment of the work. The experience really knocked me sideways, and I began to question myself and wonder why, if I had succeeded, did it just not feel like I had? Was this not the dream that I wanted all along? And as it turned out, no, it wasn't. There were bigger dreams waiting for me, and this experience, along with a few others, were key moments in making me realize just exactly what it was that I was dreaming of. 20 years after graduating as an actor, I find my perfect bliss in other areas, in working with young people, in teaching others the craft of acting, in producing and directing theatre, and creating a work of art that can change people's lives. Your education does not end today. It's only the beginning. We know that the failures and the rejections are a reminder to persevere, to dust ourselves off, to stay true to our purpose, and to get back on the horse even more motivated than before. Never let failure be the end of your journey. But don't let success be the end either. I'm not here to tell you to follow your dreams. You already are. I'm here to tell you that your dreams will come true. For some of you, they already have. For some, the best is yet to come. You will achieve your dreams. You will meet incredible people, and you will be presented with amazing opportunities. You will take risks, and you will travel to unknown places. You will have the courage to think of the most amazing things you can do with your life, and you will be surprised that, yes, it is true. If you can dream it, you can be it. You will get there. You will find success. But your story won't end there. Your dreams, the failure to reach them, and then the giddy success of achieving them, they do not define you. It is your ability to process and accept those failures and those successes that do define you. Because the day you reach that dream, the day you're given the opportunity of a lifetime, the day you feel like the biggest success, the achiever of dreams, the centre page in Women's Day, that is merely the beginning. The next day, when the lights have faded, the confetti has blown away, and that is when the real work begins and your true purpose is put to the test. And what an incredible sense of purpose you must all feel sitting here today. To the architects in front of us, you have the most important job there is. You hold our future in your hands. You design our communities. You fill our landscapes. And you have the power to lead the way and change the paradigm to work with the earth instead of merely on it. We need you more than ever to look after our planet and provide homes and buildings that leave the world in a better place than we found it in. To the healthcare workers in front of us, you have the most important job there is. You hold our future in your hands. Faced with an aging population and a health industry stretched beyond its capacity, you have your work cut out for you. But your empathy and your altruism, your gift of loving and caring for others, that is what humans need most of all. It will be your face, your care, your knowledge that the sick and the needy draw comfort from, and what better gift is there than that? To the creative artists in front of us, you have the most important job there is. You hold our future in your hands. You help us understand the world we live in. You process the stories around us. You hold the mirror up to nature, and you bring our dreams to life. You make us laugh when we are in need of relief. You make us cry when we need to remember what it is to be human. You distract us from taking life too seriously, and you remind us that we need to take life very seriously. So when the failures knock you sideways or the successes sweep you off your feet, and when the world becomes a little overwhelming and scary, just remember this. Failure is not the end, it's the beginning. Success is not the end, it's just the beginning. You have a gift that you must share with us all, and true success is believing that every day and showing up even when you don't believe it. Congratulations on the successes and the failures you've already faced on your journey to be here today. Congratulations on having a gift, on having a dream and having the courage to follow it. I wish you all the best on your journey towards sharing those gifts with the rest of the world. Thank you.
E aku nui, e aku rahi, nau mai haere mai. Ki roto I tō tātou nei whakaruru hau no te rānei, he whakanui I nei a tātou nei ākonga. Tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou katoa. I just said then, thank you, kia ora, hare, to all of our guests, families and friends. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to this special building today to celebrate as one the capping of all Graduands. Greetings, greetings to us all. I especially greet the young ones in the room, the babies too, and invite anybody who might have left to come back in. Bring your children back into this house. Everybody is welcome here today. This is our whānau, this is Unitec. You are all so very welcome here. Rita, I want to thank you for your remarks. I felt absolutely inspired by them, and I was reminded that the idea of wanting to be successful, of questioning every day whether you create value, is something that we all do when we get up every morning. You don't need to worry about whether you're going to be successful today. You just need to know that you are successful. I have a very important task now. It's really just a simple formality, and it is to ask all of our graduands and diplomats to stand. Will you please be upstanding? Deputy Chair of Council, it is my pleasure to advise you that all of those standing before you today and those graduating in absentia have satisfied all of the criteria for the qualifications that they are being awarded, and the Academic Board have so certified. The Council, in accordance with the Education Act 1989, may grant them all of the awards listed in the program. Before you sit, I'm going to do one thing. I actually believe in slight heresy if you think it's going to change things for the better, and I'm going to go off script for one moment and ask all of you to join me in one special task, and that is to thank your teachers. I consider teaching to be one of the most heroic things that people can do in society, and our Unitec teachers are your heroes. Please be seated. Now to the important part, capping. Do remember to take your time as you come on stage, relish this moment, and we do encourage families and friends to cheer.
Thank you, Alistair. We have senior scholars graduating today. The Senior Scholar Award is made to graduands who consistently achieve exceptional grades throughout their course of study. A taonga will be presented as the student is called for the conferral of their degree. Now, I present to the Acting Council Chair the graduands of the Bachelor of Architectural Studies. Laura Acton. James Adam. Joshua Adams. Stein Aldershoff. Sama Aldin. Aziza Al-Shidi. Daniel Amanaki. Rebecca Amour. Serena Aurora. Zoe Tanya Chansuk. Rhiannon Churchward. Fraser Conway. Shengyu Dai. Mishka Edenberry. Richard Erickson. Jaden Grant. Liang Han. Jasmine Hemi. Benjamin Hickling. Zara Hill. Naila Hossain. Eva Jenkin. Ratu Kadavulevu. Anurag Kathet. Jaspreet Kaur. Thomas Kirby. Dikshant Kadka. Umut Kirkchu. Pranil Kumar. Verian Laity. Anton Liano. Yinsu Lee. Zhangheng Liu. Xiao Liu. Paolo Loggia. Mansoor Masood. Venus Mataya. Emily Maybin. Hayley MacDonald Meager. William McGuire. Devlin Medemblick. Tahiri Merabi. Liam Metcalf. Mark Milden. Michaela Miller. Bailey Ann Mills. Sumaya Mode Yassin. Hannah Marie Monga. Stephen Mo Sang. Shivani Narsai. Melanion Neil. Liv Nielsen. Victor Pang. Harnur Pargat. Vikash Patel. Celine Pern. Matthew Pratt. Jay Purandare. Jean Ramtano. Rafsan Rubai. David Sharp. William Stansfield. Kiana Suwa. Yue Sun. Hayden Swan. Dimitri Thamel. Rohan Thomas. Claire Timperley. Jacqueline Topless. Lynn Tran. Rowan Truswick. Daryl Turner. Belinda Van Eden. Leroy Van Reenen. Hei Wang. Hei is also receiving the Certificate in Foundation Studies. Wumin Weng. Hayden Worsfold. Jamin Wu. Mengbo Shai. Yunfei Zhang. I now present the graduands of the Master of Architecture Professional, and with first-class honours, Marisha Aya. With first class honours, Alice Couchman. And with first class honours, Harrison Craigie. First class honours, Andrew Frankham. And first class honours, Hannah Stephenson. Hannah is also receiving the Bachelor of Architectural Studies. Master of Architecture with second class honours, Tuhena Baumek. Second class honours, Rita Camplin. With second class honours, Sophie Gillies. Second class honours, Campbell Jones. And with second class honours, Benjamin Mickelson. With second class honours, Edward Nidri. With second class honours, Kimberly Petterson. With second class honours, Sarah Rigdon. And with second class honours, Ivana Vaglenarova. Basma Pashalan. Angus Beaton. Hayden Beaton. Shablit Chandra. Beatrix de Langen. Fiorella del Carpio Alvitis. Tiffany Hamilton. Ashton King. Maria Kuzmenkova. Yifeng Liang. Henry Lukashewicz. Harshal Mayakar. Cameron McLeod. Rhea Patel. Nicholas Reen. Benjamin Russell. Ma Samson. Giordano Santana Drago. Jordan Scott. Jinal Shastri. Petter Smith. Ming Tan. Ana Tio. I now present to the Chief Executive the recipients for the New Zealand Certificate in Horticulture Services, Landscape Design. Max McGowan. Ailey Rundle. I now present the diplomate for the New Zealand Diploma in Landscape Design, Takako Ogasawara. I now present the diplomates for the Diploma in Landscape Design, Yashna Bharat. Michelle Bracey. Yu Han. I now present the diplomates for the Diploma in Applied Interior Design. Georgia Hay. Danielle Jeffrey. Natalie Keane. I now present to the Acting Council Chair the Graduands of the Bachelor of Landscape Architecture, and I call on Daniel Irving to present the taonga to a senior scholar, also with honours pass, Natalie Couch. And with honours pass, Nicholas Slattery. Dexel Aita. Logan Aotakavaya. Georgina Dean. Rory Gray. Yaking Guo. Yamen Jawish. Shibing Li. Anazele Lomboy. Chantel Lubbe. Yi Luo. Michael McFarlane. Dara Patel. Jacqueline Paul. Glenn Ridley. Knur Santos. Jinkai Shi. Jingqian Sun. Shiying Tao. Te Vita Vea. I now present the graduands for the Master of Landscape Architecture, Vandita Alawat. Shasha Lee. Lukia Mutalia. I now call on John Davies to present the next awards.
I now present to the Chief Executive the recipients of the Certificate in Design and Visual Arts, George Chen. Yining Chen. Alleluia Fia Oaso. Tyler Hark. Chun Lam. Rainish Nadan. Angela Rutland Wood. My apologies. Tian Tian Xiang. I now present to the Acting Council Chair the graduands for the Bachelor of Creative Enterprise. Ariane Adriano. Rachel Alexander. Jessica Allison. Philomena Anaki Parker. Atarangi Anderson. Sarah Budden. Shim Chen. Jessica Cook. Connor Grace. Fraser Graham. Fraser is also receiving the Certificate in Design and Visual Arts. Rosalie Hillier. Christopher Kernahan. Isha Kopka. Tevita Latu. Tevita is also receiving the Certificate in Design and Visual Arts. Romy McDonald. Hamish McElwraith. Amelia Memetua Sadaraka. Tamali'i Mole. Lionel Molina Jacques. Paige Nairn. Pravesh Narayan. Siobhan Nathan. Kayla Nidri. Angelique Palace. Alicia Phillimore. Caitlin Powell. I call on Alan MacDonald to present the taonga to senior scholar Dane Ripley. Charlotte Robinson. Jai Rustling. Alec Santos. Raghavendra Siddharth. Meacham Smalley. Rivaldi Supardi. Fiona Syme Buchanan. Delaney Tarafiti. Jessica Thompson. Abhi Topiwala. Lawrence Tuano. I call on Alan MacDonald to present the taonga to senior scholar Isaac van der Merwe. Sila Waki. Oh, Ryan. My apologies, Ryan Yee. Cameron Bardak. Cameron passed away on 12th January 2018 after returning home to Vancouver, Canada. Cameron's award is being collected by partner Lee and good friend Sarah. I now present the graduand for the Bachelor of Design and Visual Arts, Photography and Media Arts, Hannah Arnold. I now present the graduand for the Bachelor of Design and Visual Arts, Samantha Knightbridge. I now present the graduand for the Master of Design, Vaimoana Eves. I now present to the Chief Executive the recipients for the Certificate in Music Introductory, Mark Vaisola. I now present the diplomates for the Diploma in Contemporary Music, Craig Cameron. Fidel Delgado Pimentel. Eli Donovan. Corbin Murray. I now present the diplomat for the diploma. Pardon me, William Roots. I now present the diplomat for the Diploma in Performance Technology, Brandon Lunny. I now present to the Acting Council Chair the graduand for the Bachelor of Performing and Screen Arts, Jack Wallace. I now present the graduands of the Bachelor of Performing and Screen Arts, Acting for Screen and Theatre, Muna Arbon. Michael Brown. Brendan Clark. Charlie Corrigan. Rebecca Dack. Mark George. Eliasane Green. Tamara Gussie. Asha Haynes. Rory Hamilton. Robert Harper. Fraser Hoffman. Ashley Hook. Georgia Hoskins Smith. Liam Hughes. Maeve Kelly. Josh Metcalf. Kiri Nayak. James Sandham. Mark Soul. Caris Utai. Shelley Wadhams. Kent Fariro. Justin Wilson. Catherine Yates. Ahmed Yusuf. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Performing and Screen Arts, Contemporary Dance. Gabrielle Barham. Oliver Carruthers. Michaela Downey Macbeth. Emily Hancock. Raised in Land Iose. Rochelle Lloyd. Atalia Loveridge. Kiana Ngata. Jahawan Raika Morgan. Corey Tourley Pearl Roycroft. Anne-Fernie Sapon. Peyton Woodmass. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Performing and Screen Arts, Directing and Writing for Screen and Theatre, Joshua Baker. Ellen Patterson. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Performing and Screen Arts, Production Design and Management, Rebecca Kankare. Michael Goodwin. Lisa Joe. Kate Mason. Lauren Millar. Alexandra Ranford. Brenda Woods. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Performing and Screen Arts, Screen Arts. Sarah Cullen. Franklin Dennis. Nathan Dunlop. Ma'afu Lui. Amy McCarthy. Emma Morgan. Morgan Poesi. James Smallridge. I call on Joe Smith to present the taonga to Senior Scholar Sophie Wells. Benjamin Williams. Zijun Yang. I now present to the Chief Executive the Diplomate of the Postgraduate Diploma in Creative Practice, Milana Kabazi. I now present to the Acting Council Chair the Graduand for the Master of Creative Practice with distinction, Tanya White. I call on Blair Sorensen to present the next awards.
Kia ora tātou katoa. I now present to the Acting Council Chair the Graduands for the Bachelor of Applied Science, Human Biology. Susanna Faulkner Gilmore. Yvain Fafita. Caitlin Graves. Colette Humphrey. Rochelle McEwen. Joel Moses. Antoine Rahia. Carl Raisin. Luke Remus. Victoria Taylor. Brooke Wells. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Health Science, Medical Imaging. Holly Barrett. Luzane Bezudenhout. Jessica Brereton. Meritini Fuimano. Sarah George. Amber Ginley. Georgia Hanley. Louise Hurley. Crystal Lynch. Caitlin Matthews. Leanne McCartney. Caitlin McLeod. Tessa Molina. Rebecca Morris. Kara Oosthuizen. Christopher Otto. Andrea Peteru. Alicia Rackley. James Ropeman. Nadine Singh Ola. Emma Tansey. Morgan Thurston. Mirtha Vidakovic. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Nursing. Bridget Anderson. Ramon Bassett. Evelyn Boateng. Harlene Bueno. Claire Calvert. Sheelam Chandra. Marianne Clay. Zita Dick. Sarika Dutt. Sarika is also receiving the Certificate of University Preparation. Eleanor Fraser. Kate Frey Ravel. Stephanie Graham. Rachel Hart. Amanda Johnson. April Kane. Ami Kamachara. I call on Gwen Earlham to present the taonga to Senior Scholar Sarah Kennedy. Namita Lata. Hong Yu Ma. Emily Masoi. Diana Matthew. Miksha Moodley. Ivy Naira. Fleedolin Osborne. Kirsten Pacey. Victoria Pali. Shrinal Patel. Shivani Prakash. Yamuna Ratnayak Muruyanselaj. Ashley Roscoe. Nicole CQ. Nicole is also receiving the Certificate of Foundation Studies, Level 3, Whitinga. Manush Shani. Priya Shirsti. Anna Smeaton. Laura Coer. Inwoo Sa. Lisa Thomas. Sinamo Thotumkal Simon. Deborah Toremana. Fungani Tuhipa. Ryan Yue. Anita Vale. Vanitha Vikraman. Kate Walker. Yuan Wang. Mina Wintersteen. Zhanwei Wu. Shahed Johanna. I now present the Graduands for the Master of Osteopathy. With second class honours, Hayley Dillon. With second class honours, Matthew Selby. I also acknowledge all those graduating in absentia. Kia ora.
This is the moment where you realise this is my first graduation ceremony. as I realised that as well. I want to congratulate all the graduands and all of our diplomats. It was very special for me shaking your hands today. Everybody who I had the privilege of meeting and also remembering today felt very, very, very proud, and we are immensely proud of you. I would like my colleagues now to join me by standing and to give a round of applause for everybody who has graduated today. So I need to tell you how proud my colleagues are of you. I've been in this role since the 17th of January. I flew down from London to do this job, and I'm loving every minute of it. But the first day that I was in the office, I was measured with these robes for the ceremony because everybody is building up to this moment. They feel so good about you. And there is an enormous amount of thought and care that goes into the ceremony, and I want to thank everybody who has organised it so flawlessly. I would like the graduands to stand, turn around and face your family and friends, and give all of those who have supported you a round of applause as well. And may I add my thanks on behalf of everybody at Unitec to the whānau and supporters of all of our graduates today. We know that you have provided resources, materials, social, spiritual, and in all sorts of other ways that have ensured that those who have crossed the stage today have been successful. We recognise and salute you for your support and your sacrifice for their success. There really are only a few other tasks. They're all very enjoyable. Our student president, Matalena, will speak very shortly. Our Pai Araha, Hare, will also give a karakia and bless the food, and there will be a short performance by our music students. But I just add in closing my congratulations to all, and I invite our student president to the stage.
E ngā reo, e ngā mana, tēnā koutou katoa. Te whare e tū nei, te papa e takoto nei, ka mihi e tū koutou. E ngā maunga, e ngā awa, e ngā kārangaranga maha, tēnā koutou katoa. Talofa and warm greetings. This is the sixth time I've been given the honour and privilege of addressing the graduates. And I kid you not, writing a speech about the same thing 6 times is not that easy. Whenever I've written my speech in the past, I always think about what I'd like to hear and whether or not I'd fall asleep listening to the speaker. So this is what I have to say. You're awesome. So is your family for supporting you through your learning experience. Today is a day in not which only your family and friends, but the people who supported you through your learning journey are here to celebrate your success. Your graduation is so important, they even shut down a section of Auckland CBD for the procession. But not today, because it literally rained on our parade. Each and every one of you who sit before me made a choice to embark on the world of tertiary education. Take on a new challenge and do something different with your life. We all come here for our own different reasons, whether it be to upskill, a change in vocation, or a continuation of your education. Whatever the reason, give yourself a pat on the back, because you made it. Be sure to give the person sitting next to you a high five, because they made it too. And let's not forget to thank all of our family and friends, because they too shared on your journey and helped you to get here. Entering the world of tertiary education is not as easy as it appears. Let's be realistic. It's a life-changing decision. The change in income, constantly being broke, having to live on noodles and Weet-Bix. And let's not forget the long hours spent working and getting taxed through the roof. Having no life, let alone all that time spent away from your loved ones. The stressful nights, either cramming for an exam, trying to get the finishing touches on that presentation, or writing the last 100 words on that blasted essay. Being a student definitely comes with its challenges. Challenges that only made you stronger and more determined to succeed in life. Just remember, from here on in, it's onwards and upwards. You've already done the hard yards and survived. If you can survive the torrential waters of tertiary education, then you can survive anything. Today is about your success, so stand tall and be proud of your achievements. So, now that you're at the end of your journey, don't forget about the passion and desire you had when you first set foot at Unitec. Go out there and make your mark on the world, and do it with fire, passion, and integrity. Be the best that you can be and inspire others to do the same. Life is full of opportunity. As one door closes, another one opens, so don't be afraid to keep knocking. Sir Edmund Hillary said, "People do not decide to become extraordinary. They decide to accomplish extraordinary things." So go out there, be brave, be bold, be daring. Never give up and step up to any challenge that comes your way. Congratulations, autumn graduates of 2018. You made it. You guys rock!
Ki ngā rangatira mō āpopo,
To you, the leaders of tomorrow,
whaia te iti kahurangi.
seek ye your treasures.
Ki te tuohu koe, me he maunga teitei,
If you should bow your head, let it be to a lofty mountain.
I muri tonu ihu ka whai whakaro mō te ao kei tua,
And hereafter, a thought for the future that lays before you.
mauri ora.
The blessing of food,
Ngau mai ngā hua o Papatua Nuku, o Ranginui ki te kai,
I welcome the gifts of food from Earth Mother and the food baskets from Sky Father.
whi tiki ki aura.
Food to sustain us all.
Haume e, hui e,
tai
tai ki e.
Hi, we're second year music students at the Mount Albert campus, and we're so pleased to be performing for you today 2 pieces. Congratulations, you guys. The first song that we're going to be singing or performing is an original. It's called Curious Oyster, and it's a cautionary tale about an oyster who was too curious. It was written by our drummer Nathan. I'm Cedric. We have Millie on guitar, Tami on bass, and Gabe on keys. was a fine young clown. He sat and pondered as the turtles played. He said, one day, Ma, I'ma go to learn. She said, Oyster, baby, you better learn to pray. Oh, mama, mama, oh, I'm gonna go to learn. Oh, mama, mama, oh, I'm gonna go to learn. Oh, mama, mama, oh, I'm gonna go to learn. Oh, mama, mama, oh, I'm gonna go to learn. Curious Oyster was a fine young clown. His mama told him never go to learn. But he hitched a ride with a fisherman. And now he's frying in an iron pan. Curious Oysters never go to learn. Curious Oysters never go to learn. Curious Oyster never go to learn. Curious Oyster never go to learn. Carrots, onion, parsley, and a thyme. Carrots, onion, curious Oyster, you've run out of time. Carrots, onion, parsley, and a thyme. Carrots, onion, curious Oyster, you've run out of time. Curious Oysters never go to learn. 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 Oh, thank you. So the next song that we're going to be doing is a real sort of funky, upbeat, groovy song. So if you feel the urge to sing along and clap along, because I'm sure that a great many of you will be familiar with it, then please do. It's that sort of song. And the song is Cake by the Ocean by DNCE.